Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath. I am handling pharmacology 2 for third year B Pharmacy first semester students. And today in this video, my topic is anti-arrhythmic drugs. So here actually there is a three names are there. Keep in your mind. Rhythm, arrhythm, anti-arrhythm. Rhythm means proper beating of the heart is called as a rhythm. See how properly it is a beating, heart is beating. Rhythm. Irrhythm. Arrhythm means there is no proper rhythm. Sometimes it stops, sometimes it contracts very fast, and sometimes it doesn't shows much contractions like that. So proper rhythm is not there. Then it is called a arrhythm. Nowadays, it was a very biggest problem. Uh, the rate of arrhythms are increasing in the population. Okay, and there was various drugs used to treat the arrhythm. Okay, that drugs we are going to be see now. That is called a AAD, anti-arrhythmic drugs. Anti, not like auntie. Okay, like pinny, babai, uncle, auntie, not that auntie. Okay, this anti, right? Yeah, this is your unit one structure, pharmacology of drugs acting on cardiovascular system. All are related to cardio only, heart only, and you will get a 1.1 to 1.6, totally 6 are there. Okay, and the highlighted point, anti-arrhythmic drugs that we are going to be seeing. That is the learning outcome of today's video is seeing the anti-arrhythmic drugs. Yeah, and previous up to 1 to 4, I have already completed in my previous videos. You just go and watch. If you have any doubts, you repeat it and see it once again. So you have to listen the videos repeatedly. Then only you are able to write properly in the examination. Yeah, let us start anti-arrhythmic drugs. We will see what is rhythm, arrhythm. That we will see. See here, a very funny slide. A patient is there. But the doctors see one, two, three, four, five doctors are listening. Almost six doctors. One lady is also there. Six doctors they are almost listening. What is the heartbeat? It was the scenario because there is no proper rhythm. Nobody is understanding, even though they are listening. Nobody. Heart is very complex in nature. Heart is having a electrical nature. Heart is having a rhythmic in nature. Heart is having a automatic contraction, automatic dilation action property. Okay, heart, whatever it doesn't have, you just imagine that much of very important organ in the body. The doctors are listening like a MP3, they are not unable to understand what is the rhythm of a patient. Okay. See the face of a patient, he is very dull, he is getting a fear. How many doctors came and they started listening of that? With that mental stress only, he will die. This slide, clear-cut difference is arrhythmia is no proper rhythm is called as a arrhythmia. It was the biggest problem nowadays. Cardiac arrhythmia. Here I have shown a two hearts. See here, one heart is having a normal heart, one is, and another heart is atrial fibrillation. I will explain you what is atrial fibrillation. Atria, name itself indicates. See here, atria, fibrillation is there. Fibrillation impulses. See here, all the white colors here. It was a problem. It should not supposed to become this white color. This is called a chaotic signals. Chaotic signals. These signals should not be there. These signals located only in the arteries. That's why it is called arterial fibrillation. Suppose if chaotic signals are more in the ventricular, then it is called a ventricular fibrillation. That is also problem. Ventricular fibrillation is also problem. Atrial fibrillation is also problem. There should not be any chaotic signals. See here in the first heart, sinus node, you know that it is a SA node, sinoatrial node, because it is present in the atria. That's why it is called a sinoatrial. And see here, atrioventricular node, it is present between the atria and ventricles. That's why it is called a atrioventricular node. So first one is SA node 2, impulse is passing. How? See the white arrow marks here, how properly it is conducting. How properly both atria's signals will be received from the sinus node. AV node also receive the signal from the sinus node. And from the bundle of his right and left bundle, see how properly going on. And see the white color arrow marks, heads, equal distance, like, okay. But here you see, improper, very improper. See this side, not at all, there is no, you cannot find white color mark. Here you can find white color. All the white color are here, it marked here, you can find it. Here, equal distance. Normal electrical pathways, atrioventricular node that we know, okay. And here rapid ventricular impulses. Impulses are very rapid. Okay? There is a two types of problem, atrial fibrillation, ventricular fibrillation due to the chaotic signal. Okay. Now we will see in depth what it is. Basic electrophysiology. Your first chapter, I have already told what is cardiophysiology of the nature, electrical physiology of the nature of the heart. Okay, you see the video. And I already told there is important ions, sodium, calcium, potassium. These ions having a charge. If all these ions accumulated inside a cell, then it is called a depolarization. Inside a cell, there is a positive charge. Outside a cell is a negative charge. It is called a depolarization. Repolarization means opposite is called as a repolarization. You see that video. Myocardial cells are very, very important. It maintains the current. That current will be generated due to the ions. Okay. Yeah, this is very important one. Different phases of the heartbeat or heart current. See, first one here totally 5 phases are keep in your mind. All these 5 phases are important, just names. Okay, just name. If you understand these phases, automatically it is very easy to find the mechanism of action of drugs. You can understand the mechanism of action of drugs easily with the help of this diagram. Okay, that also I have mentioned in the slides. There is totally 5 phases. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 phases are starts with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5. 5. Okay, 5. Right, now we'll check. 0, first see here 0. Depolarization, this curve is called as a 0 phase. It is a depolarization. Okay. Next, this is 1. Rapid repolarization, RR. Rapid repolarization. And phase 2, plateau. Plateau. This down is called as a here. This is a rapidly decreased. See here, rapidly decreased here. Here also decreased, but slowly. That's why it is called a plateau. Plateau. Rapid decreasing and slow decreasing. Next is again decreasing. It is called a final repolarization, 3. See here, observe the number here, 3. And here the final one, 4, is spontaneous depolarization. So totally, again here see 4. 4 continues to the next cycle. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All this totally 5 phases. In each phase, what happened, that we will see. So in the diagram, at the bottom of the diagram, I have explained here in first one. Sodium ions will be entered into the cell membrane, intracellular, high concentration of sodium I have already told you. That's why it is called a depolarization. See here, depolarization. First line. And in second phase, high number in the first, that is here, in the rapid repolarization. Calcium will enter. Calcium will enter. And this is plateau. Plateau. Here also calcium will enter, but less amount. Here also calcium will enter, but high amount. First sodium, see the thickness of sodium arrow mark. High amount of sodium is entered. That's why rapid depolarization occurred. You will get a, just like a curve. See here how it is increased. And next is calcium will enter. So you will get a rapid repolarization. And see here plateau, here also decreasing the plateau. See here calcium is entered but less. And during this phase, final repolarization, see here reducing. So potassium comes outside the cell. Very fastly it comes initially and slowly it comes. Like that it go on decreasing. Sodium, potassium outcome will be decreased. Next, spontaneous depolarization. Sodium out, potassium in. It is called a sodium pump. The sodium pump means it is a pump which sends the sodium out and potassium in. Is called as a sodium pump, right? Next, that is called a spontaneous depolarization. Yeah, see, this is also a wonderful diagram. Here only single doctor is there, and he started listening the what is the rhythm of the right. So outside is raining is there. That sound may be disturb you. Little bit noise may be there. Okay, you just ignore it. And mechanism of arrhythmogenesis. Generation of the arrhythmia. How the arrhythmia, not proper rhythm, how it generates. Arrhythmias can arise as the result of the abnormal impulse generation, abnormal impulse conduction. These two. Either may be abnormal impulse generation or abnormal impulse conduction. The main mechanism is here re-entry. If an impulse arrives at an area of a tissue when refractory to the stimulus, the impulse will be conducted by alternative route. That is important. This concept we will explain with the help of a diagram. See here. This is a normal first one. See how the proper signals are conducting in a myocardial tissue. Neatly divided into two ways and it is. And suppose say there is a myocardial layer is somewhat damaged. See here, somewhat damaged. It was the damaged part unable to conduct the signal. See here, signal came here, and because of the damaged myocardial tissue, it dies. No signal is conducted. The remaining part signal is conducted. This is called anterograde impulse blocked. And see here circus movement, just like a circus. It comes both sides. See, it is going in this way. See here, all these marks are coming here. Here also it is coming, but here it is going, and here also it is going. So just like a circus, it is completely damaged here. So there is no improper signal. That was what we have. See here. Yeah. Now we will come to the. Now you have, so far what you have understand is there was a myocardial tissue is there. It is mainly responsible for the impulse generation, and sodium, potassium, calcium are mainly responsible for the positive charge and negative charge. This may leads to repolarization, depolarization. Okay, and myocardial tissue, if is there any damage, any death of myocardial tissue, then automatically there will be a problem of improper conduction of electricity. It may leads to a arrhythmia. Okay, now in the next video I will explain you. So far we have completed the what the disease and its status. Now we will try to understand the drugs which are used in the anti-arrhythmia. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.